It's not that you have trouble choosing a house, it's that your logic is a mess. Personally, I believe that someone with strong logical thinking could never fail to find a house they like, because logic is the foundation of any decision involving money. The more chaotic your logic, the more mistakes you'll make in your decisions. In this video, there's no fluff, just practical advice to help you improve your logical thinking and house hunting skills. Make sure to like, save, and follow me. First of all, I've served over 150 clients, and most of them have a classic move. They open all the major real estate websites and frantically save every house they think is good, ending up with hundreds of listings in their favorites. You don't even know where to start. You want a house in a school district with low crime rates, but you also think apartments are cheap, easy to buy, and require no maintenance. The needs you think you want are always in conflict with each other, and in the end, you just get stuck in endless indecision and self-doubt. I totally understand this feeling. At its core, it's because your approach to choosing a house is chaotic. You don't have a systematic, prioritized framework. So let's first talk about 3 common logical traps people fall into when choosing a house. This is hasty generalization. Many hear from friends 2 recent home invasion robberies occurred in an area and immediately say, don't buy there, it's not safe. That's like meeting 2 bad at math people from Zhejiang and concluding all Zhejiang people are bad at math. A classic hasty generalization. Don't think I'm not talking about you. Those who listen to friends, that's you. But what percentage of the population do your friends represent? Have they looked at big data? The second trap is the straw man fallacy. For example, in previous videos analyzing areas, we might mention a statistic, like the population to building ratio is extremely high. What does that prove? It shows that there are far more people than buildings, so demand exceeds supply. At this point, haters will immediately attack me. If that area is as good as you say, why don't you buy 7 or 8 properties there yourself? See, they deliberately distort your point and then attack it. This is an invalid argument. You can't draw any conclusions from it. Many people do the same thing when choosing a property. If they see one unfavorable policy, they think the entire city is off limits for buying. But in reality, can a single policy determine whether you should buy property in a whole city? Many links exist between them. Melbourne alone has over 340 suburbs. If a policy isn't favorable, does that mean you can't buy in any of these 340 suburbs? Obviously, that's not right. The third classic, and more difficult to understand, is that correlation does not equal causation. What does that mean? Some people ask me, look, this suburb has a low crime rate and its property prices are very high. So should I buy in a suburb with a low crime rate and property prices will rise a lot? That's wrong. You've turned the correlation between safety and price into a causal relationship. It's like saying a school's academic performance is excellent, so it must have strong teaching staff. That's not necessarily true. It could very well be that it attracts a lot of Chinese and Indian students. You need to dig deeper into the root causes behind this correlation. So, how can we improve our logic when choosing a property? Here are 2 methods for you. Method 1 is the simple way, and it's the one I've always used. Just write it down. Take out a piece of paper and a pen and write down all your thoughts about the house you want, list everything you want on the left side and everything you don't want on the right side. Write it all out. Don't worry about logical priorities for now. Just get everything down on paper. Alright, after you've written everything down, take at least 3 different colored pens and